It's busy, man. New York is different. It's my first time out here, and so I decided to come in and say, hey.
Oh, no, what's up?
Well, he's looking to go out, so where should he go out tonight?
Oh, boy. I would say you should go to the meatpacking district.
The meatpacking district.
Bounce,
catch.
Go to Bounce, catch. Those
Yes.
seems like the place for you.
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm ever gonna go out to a place called the meatpacking district.
Yeah. That's not the
That's
name.
just the area.
That's just the area.
Yeah.
Even worse.
There's more women than there are men.
Yeah. The fun places are in that area, I'm telling you.
I'm
true.
gonna take your word for it.
Before you walk out, what are your thoughts on Justin Bieber?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah.
Right there.
Why that face?
I mean, I got a quarterback. It's not him. So.
Yeah, but he's the legendary Brett Favre. What do you mean?
I mean,
You don't like Brett Favre?
I love Brett Favre.
Oh, all right.
But I got a quarterback and he wears 12.
Yeah, but they don't make a cup for him.
They probably do.
They don't actually, because you know what? Brett Favre used to be a part owner of the company. What now?
Ooh.
I can't believe you're booing Brett Favre.
I'm booing that you don't have my quarterback on there. Like Brett Favre before
That's
my
true.
time.
He legitimately doesn't have one. And I thought you would be happy that I have a Packers cup,
Why don't I
and
have a
instead,
Packers one?
because this is the only one that there is. You have a Barstool one. Barstool's pretty cool. Well, officially our first Packer on Wine Walk. I'm pumped. Marquez. How many people pronounce it Marquez?
Probably a million.
Yes. Marquez
So-
Valdes-Scantling.
Yeah, it's a long one. It's a long one.
Number
But,
83,
yes.
entering year 2. I'm excited you're here.
I'm excited to be here. First time in New York. You know, it's a crazy city.
A
It's fun,
little
though.
busier than Green Bay, would you say?
Nah, it was a lot busier than Green Bay, I would say, for sure. A lot busier. But,
Entering year 2, you were a rookie last year.
Yeah,
So what was your first year experience like? Was it what you thought it was going to be?
it was cold. I can tell you that.
I mean, as a Florida boy.
Yeah, it was cold. Being from Florida, I had never experienced anything like that. Having to get up and shovel my driveway or defrost my car, so that was like, mind blowing to me for one. But it was an experience that I will never forget. Just being able to go out and really just live out my dream. That's something that I had dreamed about since I was 3 years old, and be able to go out and do it is life changing. So.
And you're doing it for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
When you were drafted, what went through your mind?
The first thing was like, I'm gonna be playing in the cold. The second thing is like, man, I got Aaron Rodgers. Third thing was, I'm gonna be playing in the cold. So that's kind of how the process went for me.
Really don't listen. I'm from Texas. I don't. Although here, the plus of living in New York is you don't have to shovel anything because everybody does it for you. But you're playing with certainly the most talented quarterback
For sure.
in the league.
Yeah.
And my question to you is this. It seems as though he kind of trusts you.
I mean, I'm gaining it bit by bit. It's definitely something that's not earned overnight, and it's definitely something that you gotta continuously earn every single day. And so, my bad, mailman. Welcome to New York.
I told you would get an experience on the street, and
sure.
I delivered.
You definitely delivered, 100% right now.
Aaron Rodgers' conversation was interrupted.
Yeah.
Does he trust you?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's getting there, and he's been throwing me some footballs, and it's been working out. So
You were the second most targeted receiver last year.
that's impressive. Didn't know that.
Pretty impressive, yes. And another little fact for you. What is going on today? Did you hear that?
Yeah, he's calling my name.
Is that he's actually complimenting you, which if Aaron Rodgers compliments you, that means something because he sometimes does not.
Yeah.
And he has said that not only are you, you're obviously like your 40 time is fast, but you're also football fast, which is different.
Yeah, football fast and 40 fast are completely different things. But it's good that he's complimenting me. I want to be able to do things right, and that's kind of my focus. I just want to continue to build on that. And hopefully, season rolls around, he continues to compliment me and throw me the football. So that's the goal.
Do you have his number?
Yeah, I have his phone number. No, you can't have it.
No, listen. Question number 2. Okay, fine. I won't ask then. I was already insulted. I won't ask. However, one of the things that your Michael Finley bitched about was that Aaron Rodgers never gave him his number.
Probably
And
didn't
I'm like,
probably didn't ask.
probably because you're a lunatic too. There's also that element.
Hey, that's before my time. I've only been there for 365 days.
Switzerland.
So.
Look at you. You're already getting shout outs on the streets of New York.
Hey, man.
By mailmen, by people in minivans.
In minivans, man. Hey.
So far this offseason, you've been really impressive. And a lot of people are saying that you're going to be the number 2 receiver behind Davante Adams. How does that feel for you? Because I mean, it's one thing when you enter a season as a rookie, expectations, you know, haven't really been set, but now people are expecting and saying a lot of great shit about you.
To be honest, I don't care about it. I can care less about what the outside world says.
Is that a real answer?
That's a real answer. I can care less about what anybody has to say outside of in that building, because it doesn't matter. You know, they can say the worst things or the best things. Because when you're doing good, they can build you up. When you're doing bad, they can tear you down. You know, so it doesn't matter to me. I honestly don't read into any of that media stuff. I probably wouldn't even watch this if I was to be honest. Like,
I mean, now you're telling people not to watch my show.
No,
what the hell, man?
Go out and watch it. You know, but I personally would not do it just because of my profession.
It's true. If you listen to one person, then
it's just kind of snowball effect, and you're gonna never be happy with it.
But last year, there had to have been a ton of noise with everything that was happening with Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, it was a bunch of stuff going on. You know, you got issues with the head coach, you got issues with people upstairs and everything. You fire your coach, you know, a couple games into the season. You know, I'm a rookie receiver just trying to make it happen. And
you're like, what the hell is going on?
I walked into a crazy, you know, situation. But we made the best of it.
Could you feel it in the locker room?
You know, it didn't really affect our locker room. It more so affected our coaching staff and how they operated. I mean, once you lose a coach, once you lose your head coach, it changes, you know, how you approach the season. So we kind of had to adjust with that. And there's definitely was a lot of tension going around between the staff and things of that nature. But, you know, as players, we did the best we could. You know, for me, I was just trying to go play football.
You were like, listen, this is my first year.
This is above my pay grade. I just want to go out and play football as best as I can. Not make any mistakes and try to make a couple plays here and there. So that was my focus last year.
Did you at any point feel like you had to defend Aaron Rodgers? Since there was so much like, oh, he's this bad guy, he's difficult to work with. There was a lot of blame being placed on him.
Yeah, I mean, and when they would ask me questions like that, especially like early on in the year when, you know, he said some things about me, and I was like, you know, he's a Hall of Fame quarterback, and his expectations are extremely high. So when you come in as a rookie and you're put into the fire to go out and produce, things aren't going to go always perfect, you know. So I had to, you know, there were some times where he would get on me, and I never took it personal.
Yeah.
You know, it's a business, and he wants the very best. He wants his team to win, and so I can't blame him for that. And you know, I'm appreciative of everything that he's done for me, everything he's taught me as a player, as a man. Just going into the National Football League as a rookie, you know, he taught me a lot. So there was never any, you know, hardship toward him, and I don't think he ever had any hardship toward me.
So just to be very clear here, Aaron Rodgers, good guy. So everybody out there that likes to run their fucking mouth can shut their mouth.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say in the nicest way possible.
I know you really, I mean, you haven't been through a game with him, and you really only had, what, 9 or 10 weeks of just like off-season with Matt LaFleur, but what have you seen as far as differences between him and Mike McCarthy?
He's a lot younger. He's a lot more hands-on. I mean, but at the same time, you know, Mike was in the same offense for a long time, you know, so he didn't have to be as hands-on. With Matt, he has to be more hands-on because he's teaching a whole offense to a whole new set of guys. So
you have to tell me, because there's a lot of questions about this next season. Let me start that over. I see it himself. So I hope, motherfucker, I'm hoping that you can give me a little insight as to what's going to happen this year, because everything is so new. I don't even know how to even phrase the question. What's going to happen this year?
That's the question that I cannot answer. You know, I think that we're going to be great.
How many Lambeau leaps do you expect to do this year?
I want to do as many as possible. I haven't got to do one yet. You know, I scored a few times last year. I had one score in a preseason game, but I said I wouldn't Lambeau leap.
Yeah, you can't Lambeau leap in preseason.
Not in preseason, you know, so when I get my first real one, it's going to be special for sure.
I'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You had 2 100-yard, well, over 100-yard games this year. I'm going to go ahead and put some money on the over-under. If it's set at 5, I'll take the over.
Yeah, hey, I like it. I appreciate that because I definitely plan on doing that.
And you know what? For now, I'll say enjoy this weather, the weather that you get, because it's going to get cold real soon. You'll get used to it.
You don't get used to it. You learn how to deal with it. It's a difference. You definitely don't get used to it.
Marquez, thank you so much for talking shit to me, for not giving me Aaron Rodgers' number.
You're welcome.
And, but more importantly, for clarifying that he's a good guy, and a big middle finger to everybody out there that is doubting it. I see good things for you this season. I'm pumped.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll even draft you in my fantasy team.
See, now we're talking about things that actually matter.
Thank you very much.
Things that actually matter.
Go Pack Go.
Go Pack Go.